One thing I love about living in Arizona is having orange trees in our backyard. And so every year we'll juice our oranges. We've got both blood oranges and navel oranges, which have a thicker of a peel on it. And so I'll juice it all out and we'll drink our juice, or we'll also use the peels for camping. So you can hollow it out, the top and the bottom, and bring it with you already like a bowl. Or while you're at your campsite, you can just use the orange, cut it in half, or actually about 2/3, and then after you cut out all of that orange inside, you can eat that and enjoy that, or just scoop it out with your spoon or spork. And you want to hollow it out real good. It's okay if you don't get all of the pulp out of there, but just do the best you can to hollow out the orange. And then you'll get your eggs, and if it's hollowed out enough, you can crack 2 eggs inside of one of the bottom of the oranges. So once again, you want to make it into a big dish. I don't like to cut it directly in half. As I said, about 2/3, so that you have enough room to put those 2 eggs in it. And then I'll put the salt and pepper on it. I use just a small snack size Ziploc bag, very low cost, very lightweight, and I mix my salt and pepper in it. And then after I put my salt and pepper, then I'll put the top on. It's been hollowed out to allow so that the egg can now expand as it starts to cook. So then put your orange in there. Be real careful as you put the tin foil around it. Squeeze it real tight so that the yolk doesn't, or the egg doesn't come out of it. And then carefully place it into the coals on the fire. I use a near zero titanium shovel, and it works excellent for placing the orange inside of the coals. Once again, you want that top to stay up, the top of the orange facing up, and then move the coals around it, put it on top of it, and use your shovel to move the coals around a little bit if needed while it's cooking. It takes about 10 or 15 minutes to cook the egg, so while you're waiting, make yourself some hot chocolate or some coffee or some tea, whatever you prefer, and I use a near zero teapot for that. It's an aluminum teapot, very lightweight, with a mini stove. The mini stove weighs less than 2 ounces. It is so small, and in just about 3 minutes you can boil that water and use it for your hot drink. Then use a spoon or a spork. This is a near zero titanium spork, same one that we used for hollowing out the orange. Use it to mix up your drink while you're waiting for that egg to cook. So after it's all cooked, after you waited about 10 or 15 minutes, then it's time to pull it out of the coals. So use your shovel and just real carefully pull it on out of there. You can pull it out and put it on a rock. Just be real careful there's no hot embers on it before you touch it. It can cool down just a little bit, and then unpeel that tin foil. And as you unpeel the tin foil, you'll notice that the inside of the tin foil is going to be black, and that's completely normal. But then you look at the egg, and it is just perfect. Of course, the orange itself, that orange peel, will turn black there on the top and on the sides, and that's normal too. But as you pull that top off and pull that tin foil around, you can use the tin foil as kind of a bowl or a plate. Pull that top off and then look inside. It is just beautiful. You can see the pepper on the top, that darkened speckled pepper, and your salt, and then grab your spoon or your spork and just enjoy. That taste is so unique. It's so good. It's kind of like eating a orange flavored chocolate, a raspberry flavored chocolate. It just has a hint of orange flavor into it. It's so good. This is one of my favorite camping treats for breakfast. Low cost, super easy to do, and with your drink, it is just perfect. So I hope you get a chance to go out and try it and enjoy.